Holla back, youngins. Jordan.
Wesley's.
Arash.
Yeah. We're kind of still getting that whole part down where they each say their own name, so we're going to get it soon enough.
We'll find a better kind of intro.
Right now we're sitting in the...
Soon enough.
We're on a hike, or we're not on a hike, but we went on like a short hike to the beach on vacation. And my mom always is like, oh, I want to sit and like watch the sunset. I'm like, okay, great. So we're going to go sit up in the car.
For like 3 hours.
Yeah, so we've been here for a little while. We're in the car right now.
Like 45 minutes.
Yeah. So we're just kind of bored, and we're like, think about doing a commentary. We didn't have any big ideas, so we thought like, oh, let's just do a random word generator and just like see what we can go off of. And it's not like I don't want to create a series necessarily, because I've tried to do that kind of thing before, and sometimes I had one that was like Serious Mondays, which I don't think I'm gonna keep that, but like just like it's cool to start a new series and just like have like ideas of what people want to hear, but it's also I don't want to force it. Like we had the storytelling thing, and I just told the randomest dumbest story.
Cubic shop.
Yeah. So, but anyway, so here are the words. These guys haven't heard them yet, so I'm going to give them to them, and without further ado,
all right.
The words are flirt, rain, shorts, exam, fashion, lobster, and perfume.
Put it down.
So should we go in a particular order? Like start with one, or
let's start with the first one then. Flirt. So who wants to go first? Arash, go first.
Let's talk about
flirt.
Wesley, why don't you teach us some of your macking tricks? Because that has to do with flirting.
Fun today?
Yeah, dude. Tell us.
So I've been lonely for the past while now, and
solid start.
And well, since I started watching anime, I kind of put everything down. But just recently, I went on Tinder, and guess what? I had 3 matches, and let's see. I think there's only one Asian, which was I was surprised.
Yeah. And then you used the matches to light a fire, convince the police your matches where the arson is.
Which is
sorry.
true.
Have I even mentioned that? I did at the end of that commentary.
Right,
so this commentary is going to require a little bit of you guys have to have watched that other one.
Background research.
It's dedication. But anyway, don't worry about that.
Usually when I flirt, I kind of make weird shit. I make weird faces. But over the internet, over weird the phone, you don't have to worry about that. You can make all kinds of faces you want. You just type whatever shit you want. So this girl, let's read it. So this girl I got matched with on Tinder.
And keep in mind, guys, this is Mac game over 9,000, so don't try to attempt this at home. It's dangerous.
So she's pretty cute. I think she's probably Asian. She is Asian. She's Asian something. And then
can I just before you go on, can I just mention that the girls up here? Let's I'm gonna try to bring up the word fashion.
Up in Tahoe.
Fashionably white trash. The girls I'm sorry, I'm not hating on Tahoe chicks or anything. Obviously, you don't want to, but you just look at names certain times, you could just tell what kind okay, let me just put this out. Yeah, of course, it's offensive, it's closed-minded, but just there've been some girls, one of them had the name Liberty, and it was Libertee. I'm sorry, Liberty with 2 E's? You don't, that's not freedom. You've been trapped in a world with the wrong spelling.
Alright.
But anyways, yeah, let's go back to what you were talking about. I just kind of wanted to bring that up because it's just,
So,
I had to.
In her bio, she said, if you're reading this, send me, quote unquote, Chuck Norris, so I know it's real. So what I did is, well, I thought about just bombarding her with all kinds of Chuck Norris jokes. But then I gave it a second thought, which was pretty smart.
That time I just went to that chick's wall, I just posted 12 Nicholas Cage, all premature Peter. It's just I came, and she immediately anyways.
I decided to take it with a more casual approach. So I messaged her saying, "Guy's supposed to message first, right?" Now
read it in a sexual voice, if you could.
So she said, "Send me Chuck Norris, so she knows I'm real, right?" So I said, "Well,
no, that's sexual, please."
I'm about to change voice.
Okay, cool.
Say Chuck Norris.
No. Okay, great. We can't post it. The headphones are broken.
I just said, sending you Chuck Norris could result in some serious consequences. One does not simply ask for Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris finds you. And
pretty good.
By the time I said that, I pretty much lost so much brain cells because this is pretty much the most cool thing I've ever said to a girl. First thing, except that one where I was just fuck nude pictures.
Oh no! We remember you matched with we set it up so you'd match with dudes, and that guy was he matched with you.
It was a Rosh.
Yeah, so he's like, "Yo, what's up?" And you're like, "Yo, fuck Prop 8."
If you're not immediately,
if you're not
him and deleted.
yeah, that was a dick move. If you're not from California, Prop 8 was it banned gay marriage, so it's just I don't know, he's being dumb as fuck. But anyways, continue with ISIS.
and so then she messaged, "Ha ha ha! I was trying to see who would even have stupid courage to face against Chuck Norris."
And she's Asian, so we think maybe English is not her first language. But
Yeah, so I said I could be pretty stupid if that's what you're looking for.
and even if she's not looking for that, you're still pretty.
You're pretty stupid. And she's like, "Ha ha ha ha!"
I'm
just
She did it in that voice.
Yep.
Can you do it in a girl's voice so I can kind of better visualize it? No, okay, no.
I'm just totally messing with you. But since you already told me a sort of Chuck Norris joke, claps to you. And I say, no, you do not clap Chuck Norris. Fuck.
All right, so
No, I just and then that's pretty much it. Because she hasn't responded to me yet. But yeah, that's my Mac game, and that's my flirt.
I actually think it's kind of these words actually fit really well. It's all of these pretty much we can do something with. Like lobster, we've been going crawdad fishing up here. And those are kind of
They look pretty similar
they're
to lobsters.
talk a little louder. I don't know if they can hear you, but
Wait, let's have a rush about flirt.
oh
we all gotta do it, and then we can make it into separate parts.
yeah, we'll just go one big commentary and then we'll split it up.
Alright, Arash, flirt. Start.
I haven't done anything with
Okay.
flirt in the past.
Okay, Arash. So I'm gonna be a girl. We're gonna do a simulation. You're gonna be you, and
What are you
so
gonna be?
you have to
You
match.
should be Shireen.
Shireen. Okay, so I'm your cousin.
Shireen.
I'm your cousin.
Not your cousin. Not Mac on your cousins.
Cousin.
I don't know who she is. Anyways,
She's
so
Iranian.
okay, so I'm gonna be her and you be you, and you kind of show off your Mac game because I know some of these young bloods watching this video want to kind of know how to be like you. So I'm gonna be her, okay? Oh my God, Arash. Oh, this. How did you get so much leg hair? Oh my God.
That's not how you talk.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then you thank him.
Shave it all off.
That's your Mac
but
game?
why would you shave it all off, my Persian bear? You look so sexy like that. Why am I rubbing my nipple? I just realized I'm rubbing my nipple when I'm talking like this.
Alright, Arash. Tell us about your Tinder adventure.
I don't have to.
Every single thing,
No,
we're always going to
your-
talk about
your
Tinder.
old Tinder adventure.
My old Tinder adventure was with this girl named Brittany, and I'm pretty sure she's fake.
She's
Because I
fake.
saw her on multiple websites, like the Hot or Not. Her name was, I forgot what it was.
Was that the one who was like, oh, we should hang out?
Yeah, and then you sent
Oh,
that long ass
That
text,
bitch. Oh my
and then I
God.
deleted that conversation. But she's fake. Because I saw one picture of my face at the gym. Doesn't X me at all.
See, this is Mac game right here. Arash, his strong point isn't his face, but when you look at his legs, girls get wet. I mean, they get wet like Cruella.
That's the album name. Get Wet.
Not
Bought that
Cruella.
album.
Cruella DeVille from 101 Dalmatians is so wet because she drowned puppies.
Corella is actually second album I bought off iTunes. It's called Get Wet, the exclusive version.
All right,
Get
it's
wet.
been about 8 minutes, so I'm just gonna I'm not gonna
So
cut
you-
it off or anything. We're gonna keep going, but I'm just gonna. This is probably a good point to kind of just cut it off right here. And anyways, but we're gonna continue, and yeah, you can watch the next segment for the rest of it. Anyways, so we've touched on flirt, lobster. We went crawdad fishing. If you guys have you guys ever been crawdad fishing? I'm not gonna say leave a comment if you've been crawdad fishing because. I mean, actually, we're so small a channel that it's not like I'm just fishing for comments. I'm actually gonna read them if we get any. So
We actually need comments so we know what is watching us.
I just
What
Just
is
what is
NSA.
A good technique for crawdad fishing is remove all the rocks and try to grab them.
Your dick. Dude. Crawdad
So
fishing.
they have no home to go back to.
We're up in
Pile a bunch of rocks in one spot so they can't get out.
we're up in Lake Tahoe, and but before I go on, the whole comment thing, I actually really do appreciate when people leave comments. It lets me know who you are, just to get a sense of who's watching us, if anybody's watching us, and if you've been to Lake Tahoe or stuff like that, relate to us. That's pretty cool to be able to interact with people. When I get to when we get to 1 million subs in a few weeks, we probably, I'm not gonna be asking for comments because I'm probably not
Ask
gonna
you
read them.
not to give us comments. No, just
Yeah.
kidding.
And of course, as always, leave the hateful comment if you want to.
And the report.
Okay, we're not reporting the videos, Arash. Get over it. But yeah, Arash has this thing for crawdad fishing, and they're like little lobsters. I think I already mentioned. But basically, I'm a vegetarian, so we use veggie meat. We get a veggie hot dog, put it on the end of a string to fish for them,
Yep.
and you put it down near rocks, where they're and they'll come out and they'll attach onto it and try to pick it up. It's pretty fun. I've been doing this since I was a little kid, so it's good memories. Arash has this tech, and you can also dive for him actually. Like
Get a net and you grab him.
You can find a lot of them. You can find them in the river too. They're pretty cool. But Arash's technique is he takes all the small rocks out of the little area where you put the string down, just so that they have no hiding. They all leave immediately, and then he tries to grab him with his bare hand.
I got one. I got two.
He doesn't grab it right. Like you're supposed to grab him right behind the claws and like the head. He grabs him, like picks him up underneath, and then he's afraid he's gonna get pinched. He's like, bro.
There's like a bucket that he throws it at the net.
I threw it in
He
the
got
water.
away.
He threw it at his own dick. The net is on his dick. He just throws it. But yeah, so it's been pretty fun. I can't say he's a pro, but he's getting there.
I got two, so I'm proud of myself.
Too. I don't know how we're gonna fit perfume in this. Like I don't even know where to go.
Let's talk about perfume. We can talk about something else.
Yeah, we'll get back to that. But the rain. So the crazy thing is, actually we're up here in the summer, but it's not only been. It rained a little bit, which is unfortunate. It's pretty sunny day today, but it was hailing the other day. This is August, mid-August, and it was hailing. They were literally the size of like peanut M&Ms, and like I have pictures and stuff. They were just like falling down, hitting our windows and stuff. It was insane, man. So
yeah, we're trying to run out for like YOLO, but we immediately
YOLO.
We immediately regret the decision and ran right back in the car.
Yep. And yeah, man. I guess we had to go to the word exam. Unfortunately, school is starting up again, so it's not good.
In less than a week.
What are you guys' thoughts about school? Actually, Rush, why don't you tell them what you're doing? Because we're kind of like a core group of like 4 guys. And Arash went to Sonoma State last year. You could tell them about that, actually. Why don't you...
Sonoma State I liked the school, but they put too much money into like what it looks like versus the actual academics, because they've built a new student center, which adds on like $100 to the tuition, and they're now adding an economics building that's another $1.2 million.
Yo,
and
Arash.
they have this green music center, which is $150 million.
Arash, be honest. Did they pay you to leave because you weren't good enough looking for the campus? Or you can tell me. You're the best looking? Alright, that's scary. Guys, don't go to Sonoma State. If you're looking for hot chicks, they all just have the huge noses.
I mean, Sonoma State's
like,
white.
It's
rich
white girls.
White,
like,
rich
everywhere.
people
Not
go.
offensive or anything, but like there's like
I'm offended.
There's
Only white girls.
And there's like there's like one more Iranian person that I found. Actually, two people.
Yep.
The whole school.
But then he also has this chick who writes him up in the cafeteria. Tell him about that.
There's a girl.
Talk a little
Forgot
closer.
her name. I think her name was.
It was something dumb. Like
I
she don't know how
forgot
to
her name,
spell
but
it.
like the name was pretty stupid. And so I was taking the garbage out, and then I go back and she told me you took the garbage out wrong. And then some days later, I get written up. And I see why. I took the garbage wrong. It's pretty freaking dumb.
Like, you gotta understand, like, if you guys aren't, I don't know how many of you guys are in college yet, or like where you are in school, high school or middle school or whatever, but basically, so he was working in the cafeteria instead of just like, this is this fucking school. You're not like you're getting paid minimum wage, man.
If I get the job done, I get the job done. And apparently, you gotta do the job in a certain way. You can't do it your own way.
Yeah, so my
And
mom
then
is.
if you do it wrong, you get written up.
Yep. So life lesson there. My mom is actually, thankfully, back to the car. Although this has been fun. We will continue with this later, hopefully. And yeah, I don't know if this is kind of awkward time. Actually, we could do like 2 7-minute segments. That works kind of well. But anyways, make sure that you leave a hateful comment, and we will catch up with you guys later. Any closing words, Arash?
And report the video immediately.
I was just kidding. I'm gonna cut you out, so it doesn't.